muted. There we go. That's better. That's where my microphone is. Hello, chat. How are we doing? Hope you're all doing well. Wombat in combat to bat. Nice to see you both. Hope you're doing swimmingly on this Friday evening. Hello, Fenor. How's it going, my guy? Good to see you. How was your week? This music is super loud. Let's turn this down a little bit. I guess that song's pretty hyped, though. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. How's that? That's a little better. Well. I haven't streamed all week, unfortunately. I've been busy, but I thought we'd do a little cheeky... What day is it today? Friday. I thought we'd do a little Friday stream, considering I am now back at home. So, what is this? Ah, that's the Concerned Citizen Sermon. But yeah, so what we're going to do today, Wombat, Fenor, Debat, we're going to finally head to Skellige, I think, and like continue the next part of the main story. While in between streams, I've done like most of like the main like side quests, I guess. For this kind of area, I've got to return to Hattori. I've still got to play the Gwent stuff. Triss is gone, so I can't talk to her. I've got to do this other random quest. But for the most part, I've done like the main side quests in Novigrad, but there's still like some Witcher contracts, which I'll clean up. Probably off stream in the meantime, and I've still got some treasure hunts to do, but we got the gear that we want, so. But yeah, essentially we're gonna head to Skellige and hang out in Skellige today, I think. I have switched my build off stream as well, for anyone that's paying attention to my build. So I'm now wearing the Griffin set. I'm wearing the enhanced Griffin set. I upgraded it a little bit just to give myself a bit more value from my armor, because I wasn't really digging the feline set. And then I have also switched to a early game version of a build that's going to come out next week, which you'll see the end variant of then. Wombat is doing Witcher contracts, but getting towards the end of the first story. Heck yeah. So you've finished like Act 1 and 2, I'm guessing? And you're like kind of like towards the end of that? Because we're still in Act 1, if you're wondering, like in this playthrough on stream, we're still in Act 1. Been a good new year so far around these parts. I hope that goes well for you as well. Hey, thank you, Fenor. It has been good so far for me. No complaints here, other than my little desk fan won't point at me for some reason, but there we go. It is pointing at me now. But no, yeah, no complaints here. It's been good so far. I was going to take a break, which I think I have talked about on stream, but I've just been working and making videos. Our editor here, Shotgun McPain, has been sick, so he hasn't been able to edit some videos, so I've been picking up the slack and trying to keep everything alive in the meantime. How can you tell what act you're in? I don't think the game directly tells you. There is a way to see, but I can't remember how. Can't remember if it's in-game or out-of-game. Great question that you have asked, Wombat, and I don't know the answer. There is a way to tell. Is it on the load screen, maybe? No, it's not. Don't know. I'll get back to you. I'm pretty sure there is a way to tell. But like this first stuff is Act 1. Sam Roach, howdy. How are you today? How's your new year going? Hello, Captain.
Who's captain of this ship?
Looking at her. I, her. That's right. I, a woman, am captain. Shocking as shit, I know.
I'm gonna drink some wine tonight, chat. I've got a nice glass of wine here, and I've got a bottle in the fridge that we're gonna try and polish off while we stream. Got some chocolate as well that maybe we'll polish off as well. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a rowdy night of chocolate and wine.
Need to get to Skellige.
Not on this boat, you won't.
Pay you well.
The islanders live off plunder in the seas. Not willing to risk that.
Ah, great. Thank you, Fenor. Yeah, Act 1 ends when you do the Ugly Baby quest, which is also when you go to Kaer Morhen for the first time after that quest. And then Act 2 ends when you go to the Isle of Miss. Is basically what you're saying there. Yep. You're still in Act 3? Okay. So you still got a little bit to go, but you're getting towards the end. How are you finding the story so far without spoilers? For anyone that's been following along with our story spoilers. Story playthrough, not spoilers, but...
The islanders attack all ships. When they hate someone, Nilfgaard for instance, they attack him more. But truth be told, not much more. Loaded me once. Expect they wanted to see if I had captain's bollocks. That spot of fun gave me enough Skellige for a lifetime.
Oh, you played before a very long time. Oh, yeah, you have. My mistake. Yeah, you did tell me that, actually. You have played before. You love the story? Heck yeah. I have finished the story, I think, twice. And I've played the game, like, I don't know, 8+ times. But for the most part, I never go past this part in Novigrad. Like, on all the, like, the other, like, times that I've, like, continued playing the game, just, like, on the Switch or on PlayStation or wherever, I've, like, never gotten to the end of the game again. Like, I just, like, taper off. Like, I get kind of, like, burnt out in Novigrad. And then, I guess, like, I've had, like, my Witcher fill by that point. I'm, like, I've, like, you know, I've had my fix, and then, like, I move on and play something else, basically.
This deck's to shine like the silver on the Emperor's table.
Is there a captain here? Or is he in here? I guess not. Cool, alright, I guess that boat's not going to take us.
Heathen.
It's all just memory jogging for me. Did my original playthrough years ago. Yeah. I'm a bit like that too, Fino, I think. Some stuff I'm like, oh, I remember that. And then other stuff I don't really. I did, I did a quest before that I didn't remember. I can't remember what it was now. I can't even remember it now. But I did a Novigrad quest that I hadn't done before, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I've done the Novigrad part of the game so many times. I think it was like one of those quests where you just like run into someone, you know, like just like on the streets, and they give you like a little quest. It was like there was like some bandits, and then they were like hunting this guy that they'd like injured or something. It wasn't a super in-depth quest, but it was something.
Not all of us did.
One mission I was dreading that I did like yesterday, but I'm glad I'm past.
What's it to you?
Which mission is that? Is it the very sad one? I need to get to Skellige.
I'm Skellige bound. Need to get there.
Start swimming. Islanders, the black ones, all attackers in those waters. No one sails the route these days.
Come on. Clans are ready to deal. Leave you alone if you do. Someone's done it. Gotta have.
Not likely. Except maybe that daft bastard Wolverston from the Atropos. A liar, a thief, and a bugger, that one. He might have parlayed with the sea swine.
Where can I find him?
Yep, I know what you
Big
mean,
star
Wanda.
most times. Others, the Golden Sturgeon.
Wasn't the one I was
As
thinking
for
of.
Flask, everyone knows him.
Thank you, sir. We'll go ask for the ship captain at the Golden Sturgeon. Yeah, Fana, I have actually. I've got it a couple of times where mostly horses in horse races and just like around will get like this weird physics bugs where they jitter, like just like really aggressively. I've never seen that before in my other playthroughs. There's one other bug. I can't remember what it is now. Oh, it's on the build that I made for this, the endgame version of this build that I am working on here, the Wolven Warrior, which will come out on probably Tuesday next week. If you get the Flood of Anger, this perk here, which, so when casting a sign, 3 adrenaline points, if available, will be consumed to upgrade a sign to its highest level, unlocking all the bonuses and increase sign intensity by X. And when you fully level that out, it's 300%. So if you have that skill active, it can bug out your signs and just like unlock every single sign skill at max level. So like the skill itself does that when you have 3 adrenaline points and it uses them, right? But it doesn't unlock the entire sign tree. And so when I was like tinkering with that build and like putting things together, and I was like blah 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 blah, and then like I went to like unlock some sign skills and I was like, what? And like I have literally every sign skill unlocked at max level. So that's definitely a bug that I haven't seen before. But other than that, I haven't had anything super major or anything like game breaking or anything like that. Just like those couple of things. But otherwise, yeah. You went from White Wolf of Grivia to Grey Wolf of Grivia? You mean from the like the shadow, like the lighting bugs? There is some like lighting bugs, but they've always been in the game where like his hair just like randomly changes color to like brown or grey or black.
If I'm Atropos, captain of the Wolverston. No fucking clue, mate.
I need to get to Skellige.
My Atropos and me. We're due to sail for our Skellige. carrying grain. But that's hush-hush. Got any coin?
Plenty of coin. I'll pay you.
Here, that enough?
Hefty sack. Like a bowl's.
Ooh, Mastercraft of Forgotten Woman. How are you finding it?
Ready. You can barely stand.
Are you using my Henry Cavill build? The one that uses that armor set? Or just like anything that you've kind of picked up as you've gone?
So, ready to set sail?
Ready to set sail? You are! How do you find the build? You join it?
Let's go.
First, we must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos. Anchors away.
We're off. The strip Michael Jordan in my chat. The man himself. Welcome, Michael. Big fan of yours. It is expensive though. It's a bit of a I guess like a gating to make sure that you can afford it. That you kind of like, you know, you at least level it up a little bit. You're not just like rushing straight to Skellige in some regard. But welcome in, Michael Jordan. How was your week today? This week? Weeks go for a week, not a day. Like it's fun sometimes. I do switch to other signs. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Like that build wasn't supposed to be like super like min-maxed. It was just like supposed to be like a fun kind of mixture with the DLC quest and like the Netflix gear. You're sick this week. That's no good, Michael. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope it passes quickly for you. Oh, chat. I changed my facial hair. We've got the beautiful stash, little goatee. What do you think of the new facial hair? Do you like it? God wants to know if you like it. Do you like it, chat? What do you think? Do you like it? Is it good? No, I don't want to fight that guy. Ow, that was rude. Arrows? Whoa, hello.
Too late to surrender.
GB19. Good to see you, homie. How was your week? Are you back at work yet, or are you still on leave? Also good to see you, Deban. I did say hello to you before, but this is super loud. Apologies if that was really loud. That was really loud in my ears. How's Elden Ring going for you, Gibbo? A few moments later. Oh god, it's cheap. Oh no. Can't rub me.
Back off or I'll kill you.
I'm not afeard of dying.
Rob corpses much?
Rob every corpse that washes up on shore?
Taken from a corpse ain't theft. I'm a man of the Isles. I don't reap, I don't sow. The waves bring me my harvest. On the Atropos, were you?
Yeah, thought the captain had a deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but Crach? Nay. Clearly should have, though.
Hit me with it, Feanor.
Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters.
Back to work Monday.
about
My
you?
condolences, Gibbo.
What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on
Hope
board
it's easy for
Skellige.
you. Hope you've had a good time off, too. You've had, what, 3 weeks off?
Crach's guest. Could be the one you're meeting.
Don't like her. Level 24 and enjoying it. I am so glad to hear that, Gibbo. 4 weeks off. Man, that's awesome. That's a very interesting question, Feanor. And I don't know if I have a clear answer for you. I'm very interested to see what you guys think, chat, in general, about Hogwarts Legacy. I won't be covering it on the channel. I don't think I am interested in that. I also am unsure how I feel about the internet saying that if you like buy that game or play that game, like you are you're transphobic, etc., etc. I'm not sure how I feel about that because I just don't know if like every single person that made that game fits in that criteria. And like I really like Harry Potter, but like also there is a lot of bad stuff with the creator and the franchise as a whole. So I'm really unsure, to be honest. I won't be covering it on the channel at all. I may play it in my own time, but yeah, that's kind of where I stand with it. But I'm interested to know what you guys think, chat, about Hogwarts Legacy. 4 weeks off, though, on lighter terms, is great, Gibbo. I'm glad you had 4 weeks off. I hope it was fun in the sun.
You've good ears.
Kids didn't bother you too much.
Folks say this witch got Crach wrapped around her finger. Orders everyone about. Word is she's vicious at it. But a hag's a hag.
Hag's a hag. Wow.
Seen her?
Toxic.
Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
Interesting responses. Sorceresses can be like that. I'm gonna slap you.
Yennefer's not all bad once you get to know her.
Take your word for it. Know the way to Kertrolda?
I expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port site today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Thanks. So long.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Mentalist, absolutely. I'm only level 20, so this isn't like a, the clutch mega OP build ever, but I'm basically just running a fast attack and Quen build right now. Though once I get higher level, it's going to become a fast attack and Igni build using bleed and the fire. The fire? Yeah, I guess fire in general, like Igni. The actual complete version of this build, Mentalist, will be out on the channel on Tuesday, or my Tuesday, probably your Monday, depending on where you are in the world. I'll have been making like builds for the channel. There'll be one out using an endgame version of this using the wolf set. Gonna try and go back to sleep. NorZZa, great work. See you next time. Good to see you, Michael Jordan. Hope you have a great sleep. Hope those championship rings treat you well, my friend. I don't even know if you like basketball, but I'm going to keep the basketball references, Michael. Because I like basketball. Did you want to see anything specific, Mentalist? Like, are you looking to see... You looking for anything in particular? In terms of, like, build or, like, a question or something? Like, I'm happy to help wherever I can. Even if, like, this character's not very far yet. Did we get everything? I think we might have got everything. Can't leave anything behind. Playing through the game myself right now. Is this your first time playing through Mentalist? How are you finding it? I've got a fair few builds on the channel. Like if you look at my most recent videos, there's a fair few builds out that might help you kind of like decide what you like, dislike kind of thing. Like you might not be like, oh, I'm going to do that build, but like, you kind of see the gameplay and like the idea that I'm going for in those builds, and you're like, oh yeah, I like that, or I don't, I'm also working on which armor or weapon you use. Right now I'm using the Griffin set, which is a medium armor set. So of the Witcher gear is what I'm rocking right now. I'm gonna switch this to the Wolven set once I get to Kaer Morhen, because you have to get there to get the actual set. But because the Wolven set's also medium, it just like fits in this build that I can wear this until that point. But yeah. Did we get everything? I think so. Which skills do you open first to get the Whirl ability? To get Whirl, I would basically go what I've got here and then go into Whirl. So you just go like the fast attack skills, obviously, and then the battle trance, so like the adrenaline point skills. Preferably because I'm playing on Death March, Undying is like super helpful. It just like saves your life. But then also when you get like further and further into the game and like adrenaline points, like adrenaline point build kind of things become important. Then like you can use things like Flood of Anger and Raise of Focus to like buff your adrenaline points to do other things. But yeah, that's what I would do, unless you do use heavy attacks. If you do use strong attacks, then I would obviously go strong attacks and then into Whirl. Good question. I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention to everything I was picking up, so maybe I didn't. Is he here or is he over there? Is he over at... He might be... Maybe he's over there. Can I pull them over here? I don't think I can. In the back? In the back of that ship or in this ship? We'll go have a look over here, I guess. See what we see. Yeah, I haven't been over here, so... Oh, there's a place of power right there. Excuse me. I'm supposed to fall down when I do this. Thank you. Oh, what? I didn't get the finish off. The other one. All right. We'll go check that again. I did go all around that one, so I'm hoping I got it. But to be honest, I was barely paying attention. I was talking to chat. You guys are too important to me. You guys help a lot. Thanks for that. Hey, I appreciate that, Mentalist. I'm glad you find them useful. I've been thinking about... I think I mentioned this on stream the other day, so apologies for the repeat if you were here. But because I do a whole lot of builds and stuff on the channel, right? Like, like I do a lot of RPG guides. For RPGs, I've been thinking about, especially this year when there's a lot of like really interesting ones coming out, I've been thinking about doing... You know how like you make builds, right? Like I make like a build video that's like this specific build, like how to make a build in the game, like this specific build. This is what it does. This is how much damage it does. This is what everything you need to know about it, right? I've been thinking about doing this idea where instead of doing that, that's the wrong screen. I wanted to go to this screen. Yeah, instead of doing that, I've been thinking about like a video that's like how to make a build, right? So not how to make this specific build, but how to make a build in this game, right? Like the things you need to think about. Say, for example, with The Witcher, right? Like it's, let's switch to my classroom screen while we're talking. So welcome to the classroom chat. But so what I was thinking about, right, is say, how to make a build in The Witcher, right? In the video, I'd be like, right, so you need to think about, like what sort of armor you're going to wear, like what sort of Witcher gear, and explain the differences between like light and medium and heavy and like what that means, and then how that links up into skills, etc., and like then you need to make a decision between like signs and combat and alchemy, and do you know what I mean? Like you've got your apple. Did you do your homework, Feanor? You better have done your homework. But yeah, so that's what I was thinking, right? So like something like that like talks about how to make a build and like teaches you how to make your own builds rather than me giving you the specific builds. And I'll obviously still do the specific builds, right? Like I'm not saying like, oh, I'm never going to make builds again. I love making builds. It's like my favorite thing to do in games. But what I'm kind of saying, like meaning by that is like helping you like fill in the gaps. Do you know what I mean? Like, because no one really does that on YouTube from what I have seen anyway. Maybe there is someone who does it. Like there are so many people. Means to an end. Yeah, I guess like still doing builds and stuff, but just like the thought process behind it and like how you go about making builds in like that specific game, because it's different in every game, right? Like, in The Witcher, you've got to think about your Witcher gear and
Gotta ruin it.
how that links to skills, and you picking between signs and combat and what have you. But then in something like Elden Ring, it's got nothing to do with that. It's like, you know, maybe you think about weapons first, or you think about you know, like what stat you want to prioritize, that sort of stuff. Like, it's different. And so I guess that was kind of like my thought process behind it. Deb, she's like posing. She's like, oh, hey, what's up? So yeah, we might try that out. And like, if you guys give me your feedback once that video is out, I'll be appreciative. And if you like that kind of format, maybe we'll do it for all the other like new RPGs that are coming out next year, because there's like an absolute ton of RPGs coming out next year. But if you don't like it, then equally we just like won't do it again. You know? So I just think it's fun to experiment with things, try new things, right? It's always fun to try new things. Oh, I missed the place of power.
The place of power.
I forgot. But yeah, like something like that would help, you know, like you Mentalist, for example, because, you know, you're like, oh, like what build am I going to make? You know, like that's kind of the aim of those videos, is to like, you know, help you with that thought process of thinking about how you're going to make a build and then like kind of put it together. There he is. We found him. Appreciate that, Prophet. We found him. You could live stream making a build or two and we could all experiment together. Yeah, I've thought about doing that too, Gibbo. I have thought about doing that, but I wasn't sure if that's interesting or not, because like, it's just me like sitting there like thinking. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm just like thinking, and then I'm like, oh, I'll try this, and then it doesn't work, and I'm like, huh, okay, let's try this, and then like it's just a lot of like finicking around and stuff. So yeah, we might do stuff like that for new RPGs maybe. We'll see. But then it's also like spoilers, right? Because if you know what the build's gonna be, are you gonna even watch the build video when it comes out? If you watch me make it on a live stream, are you gonna watch the video when it comes out? That's the other thing. Nathan Myers, welcome in. How is your week? Hope you're well. How many times have you replayed The Witcher? I have completed The Witcher twice. How many times have I attempted to replay The Witcher? Probably 8 times. I often get like burnt out around the Novigrad section of the game. And like move on to other things. I guess like I've had like not burnt out and like I hate the game, but just like as I have had my fill, you know, like I've scratched the Witcher itch, if you know what I mean. What about you, Nathan? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Have you played the DLC? I have, Wombat. I have played Hearts of Stone and I thought these were bandits, but they're not. I have played Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine. I love Blood and Wine, and I am actually... Oh, sorry. I don't know if I'm allowed to leave this stuff. Take a gander. I'm actually really keen to replay Blood and Wine, because since I played it the first time, I've actually myself like gotten into drinking wine, and I just think that'll be fun. Don't have enough money. What? Ugh. Mastercrafted. We've already got better. The Lonesome World Guide to Ard Skellige. Reading this guide will unlock certain fast travel points. I guess we'll do that. We'll buy that. Sure. Thanks, mate. Whoops, I didn't mean to
Show me your
do that again.
wares.
But I've only played the DLCs once.
So
I've only played them through once. I would like to do them both again. I think that'll be fun. We might even stream a playthrough. Who knows? Do I need to read that, or is it just already counted as read it? I guess maybe it's just already counted as I've read. Oh no, there it is. You rushed through them through the main course. Oof. I didn't rush through my first playthrough. I did it pretty slow and like methodically did everything. But I did rush through Blood and Wine the first. Maybe not rush isn't the right word. Like I did do all the Witcher contracts and maybe like 60% of the side quests. But I didn't do everything in it. Whereas I think for like my first playthrough in the main game, I did everything. Oh, you never finished it. It's a really good story. There is a moment in there that I won't spoil. You have to make a specific story decision to unlock it. But man, it is, it's something special. It's absolutely fantastic. You unlock like this, I wouldn't say secret, but a different area of the map as part of the story. Amazing. Great stuff. Exceptional. Probably my favorite area in the game. I was hoping that there'd be a fast travel point here that we could just like nick before we head off, but I guess it's not, so I guess we'll just keep going. That's fine.
Hey there.
Come on.
Yeah, that's kind of my thinking too, right, Gibbo? Like,
That's it, Roach.
I know that people search for specific builds in games, but is it worthwhile making a video like how to make a build in game? Yeah. Because yeah, like I'm thinking the same. Like if people search that kind of stuff, like I haven't specifically looked into it, and it's very hard to get like to look into SEO that closely. Like that's very specific search term and get like really clear results. But people absolutely look up builds. But yeah, would people be interested in that sort of thing?
Me best mare. 'Twas an honor.
You were good and true here. She'll be so beyond.
May she serve our king worthily. One day we'll meet again.
As we'll all meet King Bran and feast at his table and sing his praise.
They're very Viking, this Skelliges. All right. Let's go to the port. Gwent lessons. I'm currently taking on pupils for lessons in playing Gwent. I shall only teach those with displayed discipline. Heck yeah. Well, we can go talk to that Drew off stream.
Who are there, Witcher? You looking for work?
Hello? I'm looking for work.
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners.
Yeah,
Real
Fano. I feel
problem.
you with that.
The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove, too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none of it comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
I'll take the job. Let's talk about my reward.
Let's talk about...
We're not going to do this now. We're going to go do the main quest, but we may as well just pick this up while we're here.
That's just a bit high, Master.
Ugh. 290? Perfect.
That's dear, it is, but could be worth it. All right, I'll pay you what you want.
I'll take the jab. Chat, what do you think about Skellige as an area? Do you like it, love it, hate it? I really like the concept, like the Vikings, the snow. Kind of reminds me of Skyrim in that way. But I also hate the water. Like, I despise it. Because you have to travel across all this friggin' water so much. All these question marks in the water, like, ain't nobody got time for that. Do you know what I mean?
Only worthless fucking sailor.
Why can't I play today, Dad?
We've got to go to the port. Bid farewell to King Bran. Man in need.
Oh, we'll pick up that quest later. I'm going to the port.
Must be the one the Jarls.
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye. What's left when we are gone?
Excuse me, sir. Is nightmare material? Facts. It really is. When your boat breaks out in the middle of nowhere. Who was I talking to the other day about the bug on PlayStation 5 where the cutscenes are blurry?
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Can't remember who that was. But it's true. I have actually found that bug on PlayStation 5. You get like the cutscenes will like blur for a second and then like pop back in. Only like minor, but it's kind of annoying. Oh, Fëanor, I love Gwent.
'Tis madness. Such a young lass.
I didn't know that people wanted a Gwent guide.
They shared a bed.
Because like I figured that's already been covered,
It's her decision.
you know, when the game first came out. But I mean, I can make a Gwent guide. I'll make a note to myself to look that up tomorrow to see if there's interest in it. People want a Gwent guide. I can make you a Gwent guide. Love me some Gwent. Deadly Raptor, my guy. Good to see you. How's your week? Alright. It's on my list, Fëanor. I will check it out tomorrow. If you think it's worthwhile making a Gwent guide, definitely can.
You look beautiful.
Damn, Geralt.
Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Geralt's just so thirsty. He just walks up and it's like...
The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Twiersech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past.
Yeah.
For now,
Lost your death match
he
save, Deadly
lives
Raptor.
in our
That's sadder
hearts.
than King Bran's death.
One
No,
day,
I'm very sorry for you.
we too shall stand at his
Can you get like a
side
checkpoint or like an
and
auto
face
save or
the
something?
sea together. That will be a good day.
So Geralt, the first thing Geralt says is you look beautiful, and the next thing I can say is you smell wonderful. God, Geralt, just chill out. Geralt, you're so thirsty. You knew Bran?
You knew Bran?
Yes, he was well respected. Unlike his wife.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who hail Bran of Clan Twiersech dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
I wish Geralt could step forth. Not in the mood for a wake. Want to run away and spend some time alone? Oh my god, Geralt. Geralt, chill out. Go to the wake with me?
Come to the wake with me.
Gladly. Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanet?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Reading my mind.
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see.
Oh damn, she thirsty too. Geralt needs a shave. No, he doesn't. Don't you like the mustache? I thought we'd try something different. Bit of a stash. I get you, Fëanor. There's no guide out there for NorZZa's Gwent guide.
Did you learn anything in Velen?
If it's worth making one. Oh my Geralt. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Wombat. I'm so sorry. I just read Geralt needs a shave. Have you got the full beard? It's the mustache you're wearing changing the chat options. Yeah. When you have such a sexy mustache like this, everyone's keen on Geralt.
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's
The
not
Irish
there anymore.
sage.
You're saying...
Welcome in.
Dandelion
Funerals always make you
with no
amorous too. Wow, wow.
embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble. Never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
As for Valen's concerned.
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira,
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
Can you hear me eating that chocolate, chat? Am I just like loudly munching in your ear? I'm sorry. I'll mute myself if I am.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Skellige a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
I mean, is Chief Druid here?
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle. Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Ermion in the Witcher games is the old mage from Sintra, right? He has a different name in the books that I am blanking on. Mouse Rat? Is that right? Mousesack. That guy? They're the same person, aren't they?
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Crach.
Yeah, cool.
White Wolf,
I thought it was Raptor.
Greetings, Crach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
Roger that.
I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Crach, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there.
Oh dear.
You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
I love how the mages always want to dress you up. Like Kira, Triss, Yen. It's always like, get the hell out of that armor and put on something nice. I want you to look fancy for me. We ask the questions around here.
Will you help a man in need?
We'll go talk to that guy later, I think. We will go to Yennefer's rooms and pick something nice to wear. We can all pick it together, chat. The king is dead, long live the king.
River, don't eat so much. Why the spit not? Because they get hit in the gut and those herrings get tangled in your
Our valiant king.
Oh, there's a fight's happening right out the front. Who are you planning to put on the throne? Honestly,
She always
no
did
one.
like space.
I have no plans right now. I think we're just gonna roll with it, Feanor, and like make the decision as we go. Maybe in another life we can put Geralt on the throne. Ooh, let's read Yennefer's journal. My thoughts turn with increasing frequency to the idea of capturing a djinn. If I could just harness its power, there is much I would gain. Amoros var Yibson tome confirms that I have long suspected that despite my failure to do so previously, taming a djinn is in fact possible. According to var Yipsis, the difficulties involved in bending such a being to one's will can be overcome. He managed to do so at the least. Alas, this does not mean his methods will necessarily be useful to me. Each djinn is different. Each case requires a singular approach. I'm more experienced unraveling such magic riddles than almost anyone else alive, and if Geralt, with his talent for wrestling unruly magic beings, agrees to help, we just might find a way to do it. The problem is we must first find a djinn, a daunting task unto itself. Well, I wonder if that will come back later in a particular side quest.
Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on. Taste hasn't changed.
Wow, look at this. Unicorn right there.
The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it.
Are these my clothes?
No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white.
Oh, they're not my clothes? Where are my clothes? I thought she put them out for me somewhere. Are they in this room? Potentially. Hello? What's this? Who is this guy doing in here? Can I help you? Who is this guy? Get the hell out of Yennefer's rooms.
You're looking ill.
Might have to fight that guy. That's a bit sus. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. Just strolls in like he owns the place. Don't know about that one, Chief.
Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes. Deeply personal possessions. Tisaya de Vries, the poison source. Still turns to it for inspiration.
Alright, here we go. This is the chest we need. Skellige breeches. Oh, it's all Skellige stuff. Alright. Put on the new clothes. Alright, chat. Skellige boots? Aha. And we'll take off these ugly ass gloves. Chat, what do you think? Should we go the black or the blue? Black or blue? What do you think? I think that's... We do have some other breeches as well, but they stick out a little bit. I think the more close ones look better. Oh, we have a blue and a black. Well. We have another black. We have 2 for black, 1 for blue. Actually, can I make polls? Is that a thing I can do? Oh, I can. All right, here we go. What color shirt? I didn't even know I could do this. Blue. Or black. Ask the community. All right, there you go, chat. Vote away. Let me know what you think. This is the first poll we have ever done. Blue is winning. Black is winning. How long does the poll even last for? I didn't even set a timer. I guess we'll just see how it goes. Man, black is taking the cake with this poll right here. I think black's going to be it.
Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for her? Who exactly is she to me?
Geralt's basically talking to us there, like, just like letting you know that like you have a weird relationship with her. The suit is black, not. It's close enough to black. Come on now. It'd be fun to put another 100 hours in the Witcher game in 2022. Storm P, I absolutely feel you, and you should do it because I'm doing it.
Friends we show heart, foes.
I don't know how many hours I put in so far. Probably. Can I actually see my player? It says 42 hours. There you go. I put 42 hours in so far. So we're getting pretty close. We're about halfway to 100.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
We're not far away. Should we take Roach or should we just walk? I guess maybe we'll take Roach.
Look at swords at your back.
Oh, you put in 100 this year? Oh, in 2022?
Faster.
Nice work, dude. Did you make different story decisions, or did you make like the same? I think that's always interesting, is like, you know, when you play the game, do you make different decisions? Do you make the same decisions? Do you just like, kind of like see how the mood takes you? You know, you just like play and then, yeah, oh, I guess I'll do that. Yeah, I guess I'll do that, you know? I always make the same decision in the Baron story. I don't really like like where he hangs himself. I'm not a fan of that. So I usually make the same decision there.
Come, take a gander.
Oh, chat, did you know there's a new like lantern that you can get? This thing right here. Did you know about this? This is new in the next gen update, this lantern. The texture there looks horrendous when you zoom in on it. But it's basically like, gives you a bit more light, frontal light, you can run with it. Whereas like, you know, people that used to use Kira's magic lamp and you can't run with it. You can like run with this one rather than using a torch.
Strong as he looks.
It's, I can show you what it is if you all want to know. Yeah, Jagged One. Yeah, early game in Valen, that's right. I didn't even know about it. I just like stumbled across it when I was doing the quest where you come across Thanor, what's his name? The Irish Sage. I tried to play The Witcher 3, but there was something about the combat that put me off. I put the game with all the DLC for Chief and Series X. I'm gonna try it again. I'm very interested to know how you go. The Irish Sage. I think the new camera angle really helps with some of the stuff that people didn't like about the game. And the game runs super well. Looks brilliant. The story is so good.
Being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's
Different story decisions this time?
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
You're just learning about the lantern? I'll show you where it is, Storm P.
A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
Rise Up and Play 1676. It is definitely one of the best RPGs ever created. I can agree with you there, my friend. I'm very glad that this made you fall in love with RPGs. It's a fantastic RPG. The story and the characters are excellent. Absolutely.
I'm Geralt, a Witcher.
Berna, Queen of Skellige. I'm glad
Northern
we've
Irish
met,
accent here.
But you must forgive me.
I think they
Duty calls.
pretty much all of Skellige have
Lovely
Irish accents, I think.
You look dashing.
Hear that, chat? We look dashing. Lou was the right pick.
Dazzling.
You know, I really missed your candidness. I'm glad we're here together.
Really hate occasions like this.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
All right. Let's go find Crach.
Before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Crach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Oh, Geralt, you're so thirsty.
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
Is he still so thirsty even if you've like romanced Triss in Novigrad? I like how I still got my lantern. Don't worry, Yennefer, I'll light the way.
So, what have you brought for the farewell feast?
Bread, sheep's milk cheese.
Or wine.
We're by the way, if you're interested, we are romancing Yen on this playthrough.
We've also wine from the
Oh my god, I can't put my lantern away. Oh no. Am I gonna have my lantern out this entire quest? Oh, that's bad.
Beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
I don't even have a beard. I've got a mustache. Bloody hell. She's complimenting a beard I don't even have. Joshua, after series story, what's next? I'm level 34, and my main quest aside from Heart of Stone and Blood of Wine is final preparation. The main story is really good, but kind of short.
My companion is Geralt of...
Let's just pause here so we don't miss any of the story stuff. Joshua, there is a ton of side stuff that you've probably missed throughout the game. Like, have you passed the point of no return yet? You know, where you go to like the Isle of Mist and it like tells you this is the point of no return. That when you pass that point, that ends a lot of side quests. There's like a huge side quest in Velen about like the Baron and like what happens with like him and the crones and stuff, as well as Kira. In Novigrad, you've got Dandelion's quest line, as well as his name's escaping me, the dwarf right now, Zoltan. There's a few others as well with Dijkstra and some other like knick-knacky things in that area. And then in Skellige, there's a few in this area as well with Yen and some of the like Crach on Crate and stuff. But yeah, other than that, and the final mission, and the witch contracts, and the treasure hunts, and collecting Gwent cards and playing Gwent, you've got the whole Hearts of Stone DLC and the Blood of Wine DLC. So you got plenty to go. Maybe if we scar our faces, we'll be more successful with the ladies. I think you're right. I think we all need like, you actually, the Irish Sage, you're really onto something, right? Like if you think about it, don't all like the heroes in like video games and TV and stuff have like a scar over their eye? Like it's such like a cool thing. Like Anakin Skywalker, he has like the scar over his eye. That's the thing. We all need like a cool eye scar.
I am honored.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Crach on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres. Follow me, please.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious witcher Geralt.
Oh, Ceres Crate is great. On my first playthrough, I put her on the throne.
Yalmer and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honor. That's
The
Halvor,
dubious
son
honor.
of Holger Blackhand. Blue Boy Lucas, Madman Lucas's firstborn, and choking down a stockfish over there is Otric on Hindar.
What's your name? Sorry, I forgot. Your Jarl's son, all?
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls exclusively.
Ceres on Crate is the daughter of a Jarl Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
Do you know every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor? Look at him. Likely lot.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feet
Wombat!
are a sideshow.
Take that back.
Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown.
You don't like Gwent, but you respect it? I love
You
Gwent.
talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating, but I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths.
In Wolf's Clothing, Rise Up is in Blood of Wine expansion,
I'm
right?
willing to
I'm pretty
challenge
sure.
any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Sure, I'll race.
Gladly. What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was.
Fainhall, please no hate speech. Oh, that's right. No hate speech in the chat. Only good things can be said about Gwent.
We're here.
I guess technically you didn't
From
say a
this
bad
spot,
thing. You just
must
said
reach
you
the
respect
top
it.
of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Hjalmar's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
I'm ready.
You love this part of the game? Not a big fan of the card
Start when
game?
I sound the horn.
Have you played chat? Who in chat is playing or has played Marvel Snap? I am like addicted to Marvel Snap. I'm not much of a card game guy myself either, but like I can't stop playing Marvel Snap. It's just like it's the most addicting thing I've ever played in my life. You love this part of the game? Good fun. This is the part of the game I remember the least, Storm, so I'm really keen to explore Skellige again. Alright. Here we go. Let's go. Ran! Huh. Excuse me. Run, Geralt, run. Huh. I'm pretty sure this is a shortcut, right? Yeah, that's right. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, we're destroying this guy. He's got nothing on us. Look at our legs go. Ha! It's not even up the hill yet. Oh, we're destroying him. This is cool, like a foot race. All the other races like on horse. Nice little parkour race. I like it. We are destroying him. We may as well just walk. Like, psh, doesn't even matter. Oh, here he comes. All right, we gotta go. We gotta move. We gotta book it. The cheater? No cheating here.
I won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's.
No cheating here, Owen. None whatsoever. She didn't see it. You didn't see it, right, chat? How many times have you completed the game? Tribal Edits, welcome in. I've completed the game twice, but I have played it probably like 8 times.
I lost.
Lost to a Witcher, Sparrowhawk. That'd likely happen to any of us. Enough of the nattering, let's drink.
I agree, let's drink. Except Geralt's gonna keep a level head, so not me.
Can't today, for good reason, believe me.
But if not today, then when?
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk.
Geralt!
Not here.
You're so thirsty. Ian's like, gotta move on. He's like, really? Where are we going? Tell me more. We're going back to the room?
Shit.
Geralt, this is Holger Blackhand, Berna, Rand's widow, and our hostess today. You've already met.
Widow? A widow's duty is to lie beside her husband.
A widow's duty is to care for the king's son.
Not by our customs, it ain't.
Your customs are barbarous.
Not our place to get involved.
Not our place to criticize, Yen. All peoples do things their own way.
We're talking about the self-immolation of women, not about decorating trees for Yule.
Yeah, good point.
Custom, but this is a harsh land. Tradition is Skellige's backbone.
People make laws, and people can change them.
Sorry for your loss.
Heard a lot of good things about Bran.
I will miss him sorely. I was not his first wife, but I bore him his firstborn son and saw him off on his final journey. We lived a great many years together.
You completed it 2 times, Tribal Edits? Heck yeah. Are you playing the next gen update?
High time we did as well. Comes, Fonriga.
Byrne is a scheming whore. Refuses to admit her reign's ended. Bran knew how to keep her in line. Let's drink to his memory.
Nah.
Bran, a great king, a great man.
May our next king be his equal.
Geralt.
All right, let's go.
How do you like the update? Tribal, are you enjoying it? Skellige is a very cool area. I agree, but I hate the water. In real life and in video games, I hate water. What do you think about water, chat? Are you a big fan of water? I hate it. Games that make you swim and stuff, ugh. I hate swimming in real life. I hate it in games. You know that like survival game, Subnautica? I can't play that because it's like there's just so much water.
Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia, a Witcher. Geralt, Jarl Dona and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike, and piss down your neck hole.
Enough!
What an insult!
Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Calm down. Take this outside. Take this outside.
Settle this outside.
Who the fuck are you to advise me, eh?
Someone with better manners. You insult Bran's memory and Crach's hospitality with this. Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit. Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Best area is either Kaer Morhen or Toussaint. I think I'm with you with Toussaint. What do you think, Chad? What's the best area?
You haven't got a fucking clue.
Let's calm down.
Calm down, Lugos.
No wench will teach me how to fight.
That was not my intention. Come, Geralt. I believe this discussion's run its course.
Pestilence still blows in the winds.
Will you ever stop repeating that trick?
What now?
Now we pay a visit to Ermion's laboratory.
Way more story stuff going on. That's fair, Stompy.
Because we've not been.
Alright, let's go.
Take it Ermion won't be there.
That's right.
And what's the purpose of this visit?
We're looking for an object. The Mask of Erboros. We'll need it.
Okay, before we do that, I'm just gonna go fill up my wine, chat. We're out of wine, see? Look at this. Look at this empty glass right here. It's a disaster. I'm gonna go fill up my wine. We'll be back in a moment. Do you want some sick music while I'm gone? Alright, here we go. Here's some sick music for you. I won't be long. I'll only be a moment. I'm back. I'm glad you love the Witcher music. It's very good. It's delicious. I love it too. Alright. I filled up my glass. I literally just filled up my glass with like the rest of it. So it's like it's the most full wine glass you've ever seen. Snow and mountains is always the best environments in game. From Red Dead to Valhalla. Oh, interesting. I like mountain ranges. I don't know if I'm super into snow. I don't mind snow. It's funny though, actually. Like in Red Dead, I really like the snow, but I don't actually like it in Skyrim. The snow areas in Skyrim are like my least favorite parts. Interesting. Love the Witcher music. Thank you, Storm P. It is great. My partner and I went on a little picnic the other day, and it was raining outside, so we didn't actually eat outside. We just like ate in the car at like this nice lookout, like overlooking like a lake and mountains. Beautiful, looked great. And I was playing the Witcher soundtrack as like our little like romantic like backing track to our picnic. Mint, so romance, you know. I love this particular set of events that's going to happen shortly after. There is an interesting particular set of events that are going to happen very soon. I know the ones you're talking about, I think. You went back to Kaer Morhen and I started crying. I feel you, Raptor. I feel you.
Footsteps.
What wine am I drinking, Irish Sage? I'm drinking a single vineyard Arnis. If you're interested, I can get you the bottle and show it to you. But it's a single vineyard Arnis from a local vineyard.
What do jackdaws do?
Which is a white wine.
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble. And cranes whoop. Whereas peacocks.
Similar to a like a Riesling in a way, kind of a somewhere in the middle of like a Riesling and a Sauv Blanc.
That's all of them. What about nightingales?
All right, nightingales croon.
Croon. Do you like wine, Irish Sage? Does anyone in chat drink wine? What's your drink of choice, chat? You were, you able to get any drink you wanted. What would you get? Would you get a wine, as some kind of spirit, maybe a beer?
That was close.
Yes, very close. What's better, Hearts of Stone or Blood and Wine? I would say Blood of Wine. I think. My opinion anyway, but what do you guys think, chat? Hearts of Stone or Blood of Wine? Blood of Wine. Blood and Wine. Oh, I can see the Dragon Age vibes for sure, Storm P, in this part. Like the political stuff here. Absolutely. Great comparison.
See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermion's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. They also sense a clear magic aura.
Rise up. What is your
Come,
favorite armor
there's a
set
ledge outside this
in The
window.
Witcher
We
3?
must pass along it.
Probably the Wolven. The Wolven set, maybe, I would say. I did really, really like the feline, the cat set, until it got the ugly hood in the
Geralt of
Grandmaster.
Rivia, being romantic.
What about you guys? You Blood of Wine tribe wolf? Heck yeah. You don't drink much these days, a whiskey or beer? Whiskey's good. I enjoy it. And quality whiskey. I'm not into beer. Beer's not for me. I've never been able to drink beer. Wine or gin are like my go-tos, but like I'll drink any kind of spirit really, as long as it's not beer.
Amazing how a hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially one at Kaer Morhen. Must be a real nature lover.
The colors. Yeah, absolutely. The colors in Blood and Wine go up a notch. It's like a saturation thing, Feanor.
Looks alive.
They like crank the saturation. You know how you can do that in like... I don't think you can do it in this. Oh, you can. Yeah, like saturation, right? It's basically just like the saturation is just like cranked up to oblivion in Blood and Wine. You like the bear set? The bear set is pretty cool, Storm. You love beer, Mulch. Love beer. What kind of beer?
If you saw that in the woods.
Like, is there a specific type of beer? Or just like, just all kinds of beer? Just pour it in my glass and I will scull it down. All the beer? Fair enough. Is there a favorite?
A basin of water.
For teleprojection,
You like the Forgotten
a
Wolf
reflection of
tribe?
Ermion
Yeah, the
appears
Forgotten
on
Wolf
the
set's pretty good.
surface.
I'll give you that.
Speak to it.
Put it in my veins.
A basin of water.
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak.
Do you like Tribe Wolf? Do you like the Forgotten Wolf set, as in like the season 1, where it's like when you first like craft it, or is it like the season 2 once you like grandmaster it? You know how it like changes to like the season 1 to season 2 armor? Have I missed anything in here? I still have the quest objective to search here, but have I missed anything, chat? I don't think so. I think we're good. Triper season 1 is better. I tend to agree. I like the season 1 armor better.
Are you all right?
Cut myself. The door's locked.
What a voice act.
The animals. They're alive. Yen, watch out.
Oh, heck yeah.
Feel them coming closer. They're everywhere.
That's one less. That's one less.
Knock him out.
Strange. Smells of mushrooms in the air.
No. To my mind, it's the scent of sweet grass drying in the sun.
Is that all? Did we do it? No, we didn't. Come on.
That's one less.
Bear. Is that it? Heck yeah.
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermion's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Did I read before someone said they like Prosecco? When we were talking about alcohol? Oh, Moscato, sorry. Yeah. Rise up, I like Moscato as well. I love a good Moscato. Like a nice sweet Moscato. So good. Irish Stage likes a light beer. I'm not a snob, just a Foster's is nice. But if I'm drinking to get drunk, beer is not what I drink. Getting drunk on beer is grim. That's fair. I think beer in general is just grim for me anyway. I'm not a big beer drinker at all. What's up, Despawn? Good to see you, homie. How you going today? Forgotten set is underrated. Facts. I think the Forgotten Wolf set's pretty good. Everyone hates it because it's like related to the Netflix set, but it's actually a good set. It's got good bonuses on it. Like, it looks pretty good. I think the swords look terrible, though. The Forgotten Wolf swords don't look good. You need a Viper set build, Tripers. We can probably do a Viper set build. I do like the Viper set as well. Not a huge fan because there's no Grandmaster version in the Viper set, but I could probably do like some sort of poison Viper build.
Please.
Have you made a build with the Viper set, Tripers? Hello, Hazard Cat. Nice to see you. How was young Sheldon?
Looks alive.
Oh, they're all like knocked down now. We're talking about alcohol and what kinds of alcohol we like to drink for those that have just come in. So feel free to put your answers in the chat, as well as just some general discussions about the best armor in The Witcher.
Our dear druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly. The Mask of Urboros must be here.
Ermion's correspondence.
Seal to the druids. Warns them about you.
Oh, that's pretty long. I don't know if we can read all that. Be warned that a sorceress has arrived at Skellige. Her name is Yennefer, and she hails from Vangenberg, and I know that you are immune to the payment and blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's not very interesting. Yennefer arrives. Yennefer has displayed an unhealthy interest in the site at the Cataclysm we are striving to study. I have not given her permission to go near it, but I caution you to keep your eyes and ears open all the time. The sorceress from Vandenberg is a stubborn and effective manipulator. I know that in the past her and Crach's path crossed. I suspect that she will wish to use this old friendship for some ulterior purpose. What this is specifically, I will try to determine. Once I do, I will inform you in a separate letter. May the powers be with you, brothers.
Wondrous world of insectoids. Ritual plants. Ah, what do you know?
Seems Ermion has real
Raymond
tobacco brought in.
Marlev. A biography enhanced.
I agree, Rise Up. A DLC including the Ophiria country. That's kind of what the Hearts of Stone DLC was like about, in a way.
Skellige's tales about
but
the
like,
wild hunt.
I guess they
The island
just
is
didn't
believed
do
the
that. I
great
would have liked
Sarah
that too,
Longship
Rise Up.
built of the claws of dead men.
I want to go in a Witcher game to the name's escaping me. Up here, what's it called? It starts with K. Kavir. I want to go to Kavir up here. That's kind of like one of the places I really want to go.
Pinecone. Didn't expect this. A large female.
Pinecones have genders? What does he mean by a large female?
Ermion's wand. He's one of the few druids to use one.
Oh, a Mescal mulch. Viper and Poison build mainly because they nerfed Euphoria as well. They did nerf Euphoria. The bear set Storm? Heck yeah. I have a bear set build coming for you potentially next week.
Child's skull. Look at this. A detailed map of the Northern Kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
I completely forgot about it. To be honest. We can go get it if y'all want to do it after we've done this quest. Did you guys want to do that? We can go get it.
Looks like Ermion places something in the statue's hand.
What do you think, chat? Pinecone or skull? I think I don't have everything, though. I think there's more.
Need something else. Gotta look around.
The people from Ophir have always intrigued when I played Hearts of Stone. For sure.
A sword in a stone. Thing's begging me to pull it out.
Oh, Geralt.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
How embarrassing, Geralt.
A goat carved out of lindenwood. Signed to Uncle Ermion.
Little Ciri's handiwork.
Despawn, none. Give me a Diet Coke or a Pepsi Max Cherry and I'm set. A Diet Coke? I don't know about that, Chief. I know about a Diet Coke. Maybe a Pepsi Max Cherry I can kind of vibe with. A Diet Coke, though? Nah. I don't really like soft drink.
Goes in for light reading, too. The
To be
Corpse
honest.
of Novigrad by Sasha Dwarven Triple Mead.
Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi? I don't know, Chad. What do you think? Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi? Did you want me to make another poll? We can make another poll for that vicious answer if you like. All right, let's put a thing in this thing.
Let's try again.
Maybe a mug of mead? Let's do the skull.
So, statue, how about a skull?
To be fair, Pepsi over Coke.
Guess you're no indecisive prince.
Yeah, I guess I don't know, really. I'm not sure. I don't really like either, to be honest.
What do you
Despawn.
say we give it a pine cone?
Playing through Cyberpunk is enjoyable, but not really an RPG. It gets a bit more of an RPG later on, Irish Sage, depending on where you're at. There's some more like story choices later in the game, but it is definitely more of an FPS open worldy thing. But great game. How are you finding it? Are you enjoying it?
How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes. Huh. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk it
Ermion
indeed, Geralt?
enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others.
Wine tonight? Yes, has a
I've
cat.
seen
Absolutely.
suspicion
This
the
is,
mask will be in here.
if you can kind of see the glass, this is the rest of the anise. We're getting through it. I just thought I'd fill out my glass with all of it so I never have to get up and
Geralt, come
refill it.
here. I found the mask.
I'm coming, Yennefer. Jeez. Just calm down. I'm talking to chat. We're getting there. Seem to enjoy third-person RPGs compared to first.
This is it.
Where do you stand on Fallout and Elder Scrolls Rise Up? Because they're interesting, right? Because they're kind of like, they are first person technically, but you can play them in third person.
We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before
We have to fight this element. If only I had a wine cooler to put my bottle in. That's very true. If only. It's a shame we don't have a wine cooler. I probably could have done that, but that seems a little, maybe a little too fancy for stream. Just having a nice like wine cooler. I probably need to put some armor on. I'm sorry, Yen. I have to take my nice outfit off. Let's put some arrows on too, actually. All right.
Just wonderful.
Just wonderful. Oh, come on now. Oh! Thought I had Quen. We got him. We got him. Alright, let's put our nice outfit back on. I know it doesn't matter, but we're going to do it anyway. that's the wrong color. We don't want the blue, we want the black.
Hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. Grate still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Yes?
Oh, I gotta look around. Sorry, I thought I had to talk to you. Well, I don't really see anything around. There we go.
The damn druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind.
Damn, I want to kiss you, Yen.
Hold on tight.
We're romancing Yen in this playthrough, chat, if you didn't know. We're going to have to cut away during the sex scene. You're just going to have to look at my ugly face for like 10 seconds. Apologies.
Damn. I tore a hole in my dress. Wait a minute. I must mend it.
You know how to sew.
Please. I'll enchant a needle.
Wouldn't mind watching. Well. Let's cut away from the sex scene, shall we? Would you like me to describe it to you? Geralt walks up. He picks up Yennefer. He puts her on the desk. Yennefer looks longingly into his eyes. They kiss. She says, wait.
We must talk to Crach.
Why? Think he misses us? Because I missed you.
And Geralt's given her the deed. He's showing her how it's done. She's so excited. It's very romantic. The romantic music is playing. They're kissing. They're doing all the good stuff. Not fair. I don't want to get demonetized, Owen. YouTube doesn't like sex scenes. We gotta cut away from it. I'm sorry. Nix, hello. It's not goodbye. It's not goodbye.
No.
We're avoiding the sex scene. They're looking over at the unicorn. They're like, oh my gosh, the unicorn. Oh no. Geralt has no clothes on. Yennefer also has no clothes on.
When
They're
are you
getting
gonna
on the
finally
unicorn.
Burn this piece of junk.
My heart couldn't take it.
Oh, it's very
So many
romance.
Memories. Damn it, Geralt. Do you have any idea how much they cost?
Come here. We gotta hurry. Crach's waiting.
They're
Is that so?
doing the deed, as they say. There's a podcast like this? There is. I'm sure there is definitely a podcast like this.
Yen, let go of the mane.
Oh.
I know you. I let go. You throw us off.
Oh dear.
Don't even try.
Alright, I think we're done. We can. Oh, Geralt's still got no clothes on. Hang on. Wait a moment, chat.
My, oh my.
Yennefer, put a top on.
Missed you.
Jeez.
Missed you too.
Irish, still early on, yet
oughta get
I'm
back
glad
to
I waited for it to be patched and for the Series X version over PS4 when I first had it, really enjoying it. Yeah, you did well waiting, Iris Sage, for sure. It's quite a good game now. The Cyberpunk 2077 is, absolutely. She is the top. I like the way you think, Nix. Alright, we're back. Sometime later, we were gone for some time, but we're back at the party.
Crach and Crach asked about you.
We went out for a breath of fresh air.
Oh yeah, we did.
The claimants to the throne will step forth in a moment.
All right, there's going to be tons of story stuff here. We'll just pause for a sec so I can catch up on chat because I missed a few messages. Rise Up. I've always wanted to play Elder Scrolls and Fallout, but the only demos I saw of those games were first person, so I stayed away from them. Interesting. They do have third person. You can play them in third person. I would be really interested to know what you think of them. As someone who likes RPGs, especially like if you like enjoy basically, the Witcher, those kind of games. Like a lot of Witcher's open world design actually comes from Skyrim. That's a lot of where there's a lot of overlap in that design there. Feynor, I don't hail from Mexico at all. It's interesting that you think that. I'm from Australia. My partner is super into Mexican cuisine and Mexico, and she's trying to learn Spanish. But yeah, I'm a true blue Aussie. I was born in Australia, and I've still live here. was going to say I haven't left, but I have left. I've been traveling. The unicorn scene is too much? Absolutely. Are you going to watch the Last of Us series? I am going to watch the Last of Us series. Wombat in Combat. I am super excited for the Last of Us series. I actually cannot wait to see it. I am interested to know what you guys think, actually. Are you guys going to watch the Last of Us series? Alright, I've started a poll. Vote away, chat. Let me know what you think. Alright. Let's go. You got Yennefer or Triss? This playthrough I've got Yennefer. I think Yennefer in general, though in my very first ever Witcher 3 playthrough, I did go Triss. Third option is Hal. Fair. Fair, Nix. We don't have HBO Max in Australia. It's on like another service here, but we're going to watch it for sure. I'm really excited for it.
Must now choose his successor. A king must be wise. A king must command respect. A king
Binge, that's right, Wombat.
Bollocks. With no lack of men like
Autocorrect meant to say Victoria. All right, Fano, but yes, I'm from Victoria. I'm in Melbourne, the capital of Victoria in Australia. I'll stop talking over this really pivotal scene. It's very important political drama here, as people are putting their names in the hat for leader of Skellige, the king, as they say. Her knife was not, the texture of her knife wasn't upgraded.
My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will.
This is a banger. I love this tune.
May the best man or woman win.
Despawn. I wanted to say yay, but the only legal way to watch it in the UK is paywalled, and I'm not going to pay for one series.
What's got into her?
That's fair.
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said
Oh,
she'll
you
sail to
wanna come up?
speak her of. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now.
Here she is, chat. I've been like out basically all day, so
city was nearing
she probably wants some attention.
I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
Do you just get it? No, she's 8 years old. We've had her for
ships anything.
a long time.
Merely say
Very
the
long
word.
time.
I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters
we got
is
her
shed, the sea grows white with fury.
2014, 2015, somewhere around there. I've had her a very long time. I hope you can still hear me okay. I moved the mic to the side so that you can see the cat. I figured you want to see the cat more than you want to see the back of my microphone. Need your help with Ermion.
Need your help. Ciri probably came here to Skellige.
And very likely caused the cataclysm along the coast. The site upon which the druids focus so intensely now.
She old? She is old, Storm. She's very old.
Specifically, he won't let me explore it. We fought. We're not friendly now.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But
Wombat, do I like Skellige? I do like Skellige. I don't like the water in Skellige, but I like it as a place. I really like the people in Skellige. I like the Viking themed. I love Viking things.
At any rate,
Norse, I guess, like Norse mythology. Love that
my
stuff.
permission to investigate as you see fit.
Is much on for you guys in England? Is there much else on Sky? Like, is Sky just like HBO Max for you guys? Like, we have, like Wombat mentioned it before, we have Binge, which is like our service that has the HBO shows, but it has like tons of other stuff as well. So it's kind of worth it. We don't have it always on, but like when we want to watch something that's on Binge, we'll like activate it and watch it. Like White Lotus, for example, that was on Binge for us. That just came out. Do I need to talk to him?
Wondering if I should talk to Ermion.
Leave that to me.
Mountainy, if that's a word. Mountainy is a word. I'd believe it.
If any ill befell her here on Ard Skellige on my watch, I'd never forgive myself.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Unfold. Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return.
Cats are ace Irish, I agree.
That she's to set off on an adventure.
Cats or dogs, chat?
Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
No desire to be king yourself?
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugas would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, a man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalric further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet
Rise up, you like Crach on Crach. He's a good character.
Who will explain why she's mistaken? She just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
Giants.
Dogs are winning in the chat. 2
ages.
dogs, 1 cat.
Anyone actually seen the one on?
Oh no, one each actually. 50-50.
Dozens of refugees have.
Well,
Giant drove everyone
I think
off
cats
the
for myself,
isle.
but I do like
I've
dogs.
what remains of
I've always
clans
had cats
voted
like my
off
whole
here
life.
on Skellige.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill
She
the
is
giant
so hairy.
and give the isle back to
She needs
its
a
people.
brush. There is so much fur like going everywhere.
Worthy of a king, he believed.
You need a brush.
My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik.
Oh,
then travel
Fraser
on
Terry,
foot
welcome in.
to Uskar,
Hope you're
the
well
village.
today.
But
I actually
that many
don't know.
lads should have killed the giant long
At
ago.
least.
Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should
At
start
least
the new
400,
port.
500, I would
Ask
say in
around.
total.
Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Because I've played on PC originally. I put about 150 hours in my first ever playthrough. I then played it on PlayStation 4. Maybe put in 60, 70 hours. I then played on Switch. Put in about the same. Over the years, I've also replayed on PC on and off. So let's say, you know, an extra X amount of hours, like 40, 50, however long. And on this, there's hair everywhere now that she's gone. On this playthrough right now that we're doing, we checked before this stream and I was up to 42 on just this one playthrough that I started at the next gen. So we're getting up there. There is hair everywhere. Oh my gosh. She sat on me for like 5 minutes and now I'm drenched in cat hair. That's how it goes.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
Now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work.
It's everywhere.
We must determine if Ciri is still on Ard Skellige.
Ah, nice t-shirt you got there. Thanks, D-Spawn. I'm glad you like it. It's funny that you should ask about this lovely shirt. This nice... Oh, come on, camera. This beautiful Elden Ring designed shirt. I wonder where you could potentially go and acquire one of those shirts. Maybe if you click the description down below, there is a link to my merch store where you could buy one of these beautiful Elden Ring shirts that Paul Despawn himself designed. You should go and do that, chat.
Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Crach. I will see you later.
A cat murder trophy? What do you mean, Fane? Is Deathmarch hard? Yes. Yes, it is. It is hard. Alright. We got a fair few quests to do now. So that's the only main quest, is meet Yennefer at the side of the cataclysm. Alright. Let's just quickly have a little rest so I can replenish my potions. But yes, Irish Sage, to answer your question, it is hard. Especially at the beginning. At the very beginning, it is brutal. But it does get easier. Like the further you get into the game and like unlock skills, etc, etc. I have a tips video specifically for Deathmarch, by the way, which you should go and watch if you're interested. But yeah, it does get easier. But you still have to be careful. Like, you still have to really make sure you avoid damage in a lot of scenarios, because sometimes like monsters can just like one-shot you, and it's just like, oh, I'm dead. Like, it can get a bit like that, but it's fun. I actually really like it.
I've no clue what to give her.
Maybe a nice little axe.
I can't wait to put 100 hours into Harry Potter. It's going to be just as big as The Witcher 3. You reckon it's going to be just as big as The Witcher 3, Storm P? I think it'll be big. I don't know if it'll be as big. But I can vibe with that. I'm glad you're excited for it. Does it make the game better playing it on Deathmarch using mechanics? Yeah, it does. Absolutely, Irish Sage. Absolutely, it does. I was pretty skeptical of like the hardest difficulty. I often play games on like that middle difficulty, if you know what I mean. Like for The Witcher, I think it's called like Blood and Broken Bones. Yeah, Blood and Broken Bones. So like Story and Sword's like normal, right? And then Blood and Broken Bones is hard, and then Deathmarch is like the hardest. Like in most games, I play them on like the hard difficulty, as like my, you know, like give myself a little bit of a challenge and whatnot. But often RPGs, if I'm just enjoying the story, especially like when I played The Witcher, replayed The Witcher, I just play on normal because I'm here for the story. But I've really enjoyed Deathmarch because you fight things. It's like, oh, I've got to use my oils, got to use my potions, you know, make sure that I'm paying attention all the time. I've just found that really engaging. Whereas without Deathmarch, you kind of just like sleepwalk through the game after you've played it the first time.
Got me eye on you.
You've come a long way.
Yeah. What about Starfield, Chad? Are you excited for Starfield next year? Starfield's another big one. Take a look at the tips video. Heck yeah. Alright, there's a barber here. Just over here, Chad. Do you think we should change our hair and our stash? What do you think? Keep the hair and stash, or should we change it? Keep it. Keep it. All right, chat. The decision has been made. We're keeping it.
May your axe never crumble.
I like the way you guys think. All right. We're going to go meet Yennefer on the other side of the island. Ugh. Gosh, so far. Starfield will be good. Should be coming before July. Yeah. I think like June, I would suspect it to come out. Very keen for Starfield. I'll be covering it here on youtube.com/NorZZa. Don't you worry. I'm a big Bethesda guy. I'm very keen. One option, we fast travel to here and then just like go around. Second option, I think we'll take the walk. We'll do the walk. We're in no hurry, right, chat? We can just chill.
Hold up, traveler.
Hold up.
What became of those nice Pharaoh lads who went?
We're not doing any side quests. We're just focusing on the main quests.
But I'm afraid we shan't see him again.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Greetings. Oh, you selling herbs? I didn't know you were a herbalist. I thought you were just a merchant. I wanted to sell weapons. Damn. It's fine, I guess.
Fare thee well.
We'll grab this spawn right here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, you're at the end, Wombat. Very exciting.
Shiver at the very thought of that cursed wood.
Oh, you're right, Storm. Choose Diablo 4. I think he's going to release that in that month. I really hope not. If Diablo 4 and Starfield come out in June, man, I will have zero free time. Because I was planning on covering both of those games. That's a lot of work. Damn. They better not come out in the same month. That'll kill me. I'll probably die. There's so much work. Rise Up. I am a fan of the Horizon games. I covered Horizon Forbidden West a little bit on the channel. Because it was like right in between Dying Light 2 and Elden Ring. Just didn't have enough time to like get to spend heaps of time with it. I actually didn't finish it until a couple of months after. But really loved Zero Dawn. It's like one of my partner's favorite games, and I think it's right up there. I got the Platinum trophy in Zero Dawn. Forbidden West, I didn't get the Platinum. Did really enjoy it. I actually thought the combat was slightly worse in Forbidden West. Just like the camera specifically, and I just didn't vibe with it as much, but still really liked the game. What about you? Rise Up. And anyone else in chat, what are your opinions on Horizon games? Forbidden West and Zero Dawn? Diablo 4 owns June? God, I hope so. I'm actually mildly worried now, Storm, to be honest.
Greetings.
Because I don't think that Starfield's going to come out before Redfall, and Redfall is rumored to be coming out in... You don't have enough money, and Redfall is rumored to be coming out in May, so theoretically it should be coming out in June, but God, I hope not. And then we've got Baldur's Gate in August too, like maybe July. July's a free month, I guess. God, there's a lot of big games scheduled for next year. Let's do this hidden treasure. You sucked me in, quest on the side of the road. Oh, I thought I dodged that. My bad. Oh, look at that line right there. Line them up and knock them down. Graphics in Forbidden West are superb. Absolutely rise up. They are amazing. Probably one of the best looking games ever. In terms of like density on the screen, there is like so much. There's always something just like amazing to look at. I still think Red Dead Redemption is the best looking video game ever. But Forbidden West is like right up there. Like it's nipping at the heels, you know. Haven't played Forbidden West? Irish Sage. Is that because Forbidden West isn't on PC yet, or just like haven't got around to it? For damage build, should I use Feline or Ursine set? Raptor, it depends on what you prefer. Do you prefer light or heavy attacks? My personal opinion, Raptor, is that light attacks are much better. Whirl is so much better as an ability than Rend, because Rend is just so damn slow. And I just prefer the light attacks. Just like in terms of just like the attack animations, I just like the way the fast attacks are faster, easier to like swing, dodge, whereas like heavy attacks is just much slower. They obviously do more damage when you fully upgrade them, but just the you know, the chop and then being able to dodge, I just prefer light. Bleed is a little bit better in the next gen version as well. Deadly Raptor bleeds a bit stronger, which is like a light attack, fast attack thing. You always use light. If you always use light, maybe go heavy then. Maybe use the Ursine set and go heavy attack for a little bit different. You know, mix it up, spice up life. You know what I'm saying? Mix it up. You worried too, Storm? It's a bit scary. I mean, I'm super excited to play video games. Like, I want to play Diablo 4 and Starfield and Baldur's Gate and all the other big RPGs coming out next year. But at the same time, I don't really want to play them in the span of a single month. But then also, like, selfishly, you know, it's not the cool thing to say, I know, but like for business reasons, for like the channel, it's better if these big games that like I'm going to cover are spread out, so we have like ample time to talk about them all. These guys are tough. They have so much health. They're insectoids, right? We need some insectoids right here. Insectoid oil. What potions? Insectoids. Golden Oriole. I don't even think I have that potion. Do I have that potion? Oh, I do. Oh, immunity to poisons. Right. We'll pop that. We'll pop a sign intensity. Maybe damage dealt increases. Nah, I can't afford it. Alright, that'll do us. That'll do us. We could put a bomb on as well. Maybe some dancing star. Alright, let's give it a go. Ow! Oh, damn it. I got my friggin' candle out. Put your candle away, Geralt. Ow. Alright, that's one. We beat one. Just 3 to go. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I didn't have to play. Oh dear. Pop that. Nope. Okay. Grape shot, that's what I want. Ah! Oh, Undying just saved our bud right there. Woo! We did it. Oh my, that was quite tight. And that, chat, is why you run this skill right here, this beautiful skill right here, Undying. Woo! Played the first on PS4. Could get Forbidden West on PS4, but primarily playing on Series X now. I have an Xbox gaming channel. Oh, cool. Irish Sage. Is your Xbox gaming channel the Irish Sage, or is it something else? You can put your link in the chat if you want. I actually don't know if my chat accepts links. So if it doesn't, sorry, I apologize, and I'll sort that out. But yeah, feel free to put your link in. No stress. I'll likely wait until we get the PS5. That's fair. I think it's definitely better enjoyed on the PS5. Is Dune on your radar, Feanor? Interesting question. You mean the MMO? I think so. I like the Dune movie. Reading the books is on my to-do list. I would say so, yeah. I would say so. I would like to know more about it, because I don't think we know enough about it, but yeah. Jedi Survivor, absolutely Wombat in Combat. I will be covering that on the channel. It's a action RPG for one of my favorite franchises of all time. It does accept links. How do you know that, Despawn? I didn't even know that. Well, Despawn, put your own links. Considering you make my merch, you can put your link in the chat. Put your Twitter link on or something.
Mad, I say.
Did you really?
Good reason. I hold Ciri dear too.
I can't even see your link.
Damn well. But the mask of Orberus is no trifle.
Did I miss a link?
Any idea what could happen if it is used? Any idea of the consequences?
No, but neither do you. So stop.
I can't even see that.
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good. May all Skellige know Yennefer of Vengerberg is a common thief.
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I
can't see it,
borrowed
Despawn.
something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
Maybe my poll is screwing with the Despawn. Do you have mod rights, Despawn, to the channel? I actually don't know. Look how professional I am, chat. I literally don't know a thing. I just make it up as I go, let's be honest. No, you don't? Well, there you go. Have fun. Not anymore. What are you talking about?
Barry.
You don't have to do anything. Don't expect you have to do anything.
Might have expected as much.
You don't have to be here or anything, you know.
Orberus created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his
Banning you all in 1 second.
Unable
Damn
to
it.
bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Orberus made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use.
Do you know a good XP glitch? I don't actually, Owen.
Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance,
I would say, Owen, one of the more solid ways to get consistent experience would be doing the points of interest, which sounds counterintuitive, but in terms of time investment, quests take longer, like anywhere from 5 minutes to half an hour, and then you get like, 250 or however many experience. You fight some sort of a bossy thing at the end. But if you just grind points of interest, you actually get a fair amount of experience from doing that. You banned me, you will get into heaven. Oh gosh. Paul won't ban anyone, don't worry. Paul's a good guy. Anyone ever used it?
So, no one's ever used the mask?
no, but
So you don't actually know if it works, how it works.
of course I do.
Alright, good.
Myths
He is a good boy.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
Try to understand Yen. She did for Siri. We've got Crach's permission. Oof, I don't think he likes any of these. Let's go. We've got Crach's permission.
Theft or no theft, Crach gave us free rein.
Crach.
First off, this might
Work
indeed
call?
be his isle.
Gross.
But we, the druids, watch that no alien magic takes hold here. Secondly, after the cataclysm occurred, Crach turned to us for help and trusted this site to our care. Third, what was that? No. Yennefer's used the mask.
Oh dear.
Follow me. We must neutralize the mask. Mute its power.
Looks like we're stepping into action. I don't remember this quest at all, to be honest. I kind of remember the last quest we did just because of that good scene on the unicorn, but I don't really remember much of this quest. What are y'all doing? I guess I'll just keep going. Hello, Jim. How are you today? How was your week?
Great.
Foglets. Foglets. What are foglets? They're not vampires, right? Are they specters? Relics. Necrophages. Oh, I didn't know that. There you go. You learn something new every day. Whoops. I got Yen. Don't worry, I'll protect. Oh my. Whew. I always struggle with foglets. I hate how they go into...
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here?
The power of the mask summoned them.
With the power of the mask in my hand.
Ermion says the mask might cause a natural disaster.
Fortunate he's here then. He can jump right in, try to tame it.
Realize he won't let this pass.
Oh, I'll survive, somehow.
What now?
The mask reveals the
What now,
past,
you piece
but
of
only
filth?
in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Eve, the cat that was sitting on me before, is asleep in the cat tower just to my right. And she fucking freaked out when I said that. She's like eyes wide, like staring at me like, what? Oh gosh.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through
Don't you like it, Elliot Knight? What do you mean? Don't you like my little mustache? Gonna read my mind. Let's go.
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
Nope.
You do it whenever you want anyway.
No harm in it then, is there? Let's go.
I like that little bickering, little back and
Already
forth.
found the first spot.
Alright, you have a new quest item. Prepare to use it by placing it in your inventory. Yep, that's cool. I know how quest items work. Thank you very much, tutorial. All women
This
can
is the
read
spot.
minds.
Put on the mask.
Any instructions?
Keep it on until we've seen everything. And don't stray far. Telepathy is limited in range.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved. Like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot.
They're really, the voices here are really aggressive. Like they've got like a really, I don't know, like aggressive tone to them, but this seems like a pretty chill kind of moment. I don't know if all women can read minds. I hope they can. Who knows? Maybe my partner's been reading my mind for years and I just didn't know it.
Use the mask.
She's lurking in the chat at the moment, so I'm sure she would be able to tell us if she was reading our minds.
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
But Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Place is creepy.
Wait on Yen! I'm coming.
Don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Ciri can take care of herself.
Another foglet. Bloody things are everywhere. Oh, why did I shoot him? Oh, he didn't drop anything. That's annoying.
Don the mask.
Don the mask.
Someone chased Ciri.
DL Charlie, good to see you, homie. How are you
She
today?
escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Yes. Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come.
I'm coming. You're getting drunk and paranoid, thinking she had a read your mind?
Yes.
Maybe I am. Maybe she's always read my
Yes.
mind. Who knows? Well, she's still with me after 13 years, so my thoughts can't be that bad. Oh, heck yeah, DL Charlie. I'm glad you like the Euphoria build. I wasn't sure about the feedback on that one. The comments were a bit up and down.
Ready?
Some people are like, love this. Some people are like, hate this. Some people are like, Euphoria sucks. Some people are like, Euphoria good. I'm like, okay. That's helpful. I'm glad you liked it though, Charlie. I got some more builds coming next week. I'm working on them tomorrow. I'll be editing them and getting them ready to go.
Most likely.
I got a wolven set build and a bear set build.
It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
I'm also working
How
on
do
some
you
other
know?
Witcher stuff.
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. The mage who was with Ciri fled too. Know where?
His trace path leads to Velen as well. But the target coordinates of his portal differ from those of Ciri's. The explosion must have disrupted his teleportation.
Ran into Kira Metz in Velen. Coincidence maybe, but she claimed a mage came to her looking for Ciri. Be surprised if it wasn't the same one.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
Let's see where the attacker landed.
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us. We'll see what Crach has to say about this.
Yeah, absolutely, Charlie. Is there any builds that can use Arendite? Check out my combat build. It was the one I posted before Euphoria. I think it was Thursday last week. So it's about a week old, that combat video I posted, but that uses Arendite. Because in the feline set, the 6 out of 6 Witcher set bonus isn't really worth using. So that set uses Arendite because then we're 5 out of 6 and it fits in. That build's really good. It's extremely OP, which kind of makes it maybe slightly boring depending on like your playstyle and that. But like even on Deathmarch, it like almost 2 taps most enemies. Which you'll see in the video, but it's a fun build. But yeah, it probably like as you get into like New Game Plus and stuff, it's probably a really good New Game Plus build. But I haven't tested it in New Game Plus. All right, calm down. Nothing happened.
Relax. Storm's died down. You've clearly got things under control.
For now. But who knows what will be a week or two on?
Stop panicking. Here's your mask.
It is worthless.
Worthless.
It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So?
Oh heck yeah, using an Art Ice build, awesome. We learned something about Ciri.
We think a powerful curse was cast here.
Plausible. Considering what happened to the wood, do you know upon whom?
Not yet, but we know Ciri was here. She stepped out of a portal. A mage was with her. Someone chased them. They fought. Ciri was wounded but managed to escape.
Where to?
Velen, probably. The mage opened a portal for her, then he fought her attacker.
Yes? Is that it?
We need to examine one more trail.
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
We went flying in that direction.
Swimming eyes for Death March, though, where Quen is essential. That's fair. Quen is very essential in Death March. I can vibe with that. Absolutely. Alright, Yen.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can.
Do the dirty work, Yen. Oh, the other cat's in here now, chat.
Armor's clean.
Toffee.
No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... What do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor.
Here she is.
Though the
She won't stay.
workmanship's
She doesn't like to be
unfamiliar.
held, but...
Can't even
Here
tell
she
where
is.
it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt? I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjall. What did they want?
What a stream, chat. Got to see both the cats? That never
Aye.
happens. Wild Hunt wants her because of her elder blood.
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins.
Tis true, she can trace her lineage clear back to Lara Durran, which is why the women in her family have always had extraordinary abilities. But could that truly be so important?
Ciri's exceptional. She travels between places here and other worlds. Space is no obstacle for her.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture
I feel
her.
you, Charlie. That's a little bit why the next gen and like the next gen consoles and stuff make it so much better because the loading times are so much shorter. Do you remember when we used to have to wait like 2.5 minutes for loading times? Oh, God. What did we do with ourselves in 2.5 minutes?
Speaking of the hunt, mentioned it appeared on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Skellige. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women and an old man.
Next stop, Hindersfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
Mm-hmm. See you there.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Can we talk?
Oh. Apologies. I didn't actually mean to talk to you there. Mr. Druid, sir. My mistake. Let's have one of these quick saves. Alright, chat. That's gonna call us there for today. On this fine Friday evening. Thank you guys for hanging out today. I had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time. We finally got to Skellige. We drank some wine. We ate some chocolate. We met some druids. We had some unicorn intercourse with Yennefer. We had a good time. 2.5 minutes. Pretend we please misses. I see you, Charlie. It's basically enough time for a unicorn cutscene. You know what I'm saying? All right. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Take care, all. Good to see you, Fainal. Appreciate you hanging out for like the entire stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time. I had a good time, and we're definitely gonna be back. Like, I think I'm pretty much committed to finishing like the story on stream, so we're gonna do that. I think I probably won't be back over the weekend. Potentially on Sunday I might be, but otherwise I'll stream next week for you guys, and we'll continue the story as we have been doing. Thank you guys for hanging out. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, check out the videos, check out the membership program if you guys are interested in like exclusive videos and like you know, other benefits for the membership program. Also, check out the Discord. The Discord is the main thing. Join the Discord. There's a bunch of cool homies in there, including me, including Despawn, including Debat, including Wombat. I'm pretty sure you're in the Discord. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, appreciate you all. Enjoy the rest of your days, your nights, your evenings, whatever time it is for you guys. I'll see you all in the next stream. Good night, friends.